Hello there everybody. I'm going to be doing a StarTropics walkthrough because after doing my review I got word of a few people who said they were going to download it, so I figured why not help them out a little bit. And the first thing you're going to do is create your file, so that's what I did. And then you'll start out on chapter 1. And the game is broken up in chapters, and so that's good for the sake of the walkthrough. It'll be easy to divide up the sections. Okay, so what we're going to do is head over to the left here to the little town. And now here it's kind of annoying. You have to actually talk to every person in the entire village. I split it up here just to make things a little bit easier, but just make sure you go around to the village and you talk to every single person except for the guard up to the right. Even talk to the pig. Yes. And most importantly, you have to talk to your uncle's friend, who's the chief of Sea Island, the island that you're on. He'll tell you that your uncle's been abducted and that monsters have been going through the islands. So just say yes to him when he asks you if you're gonna help him, and he'll give you a yo-yo. And then he says that the fate of your uncle is in your hands. So just go out, head over to the right, head up, and then you should talk to this guard over here. He should let you in if you talk to everybody. Go through this house and go down the stairs. You'll find this creepy looking old lady who apparently just has purple hair, holds a staff with a skull on it, and eats bread. So okay, she'll tell you a bunch of stuff. The game will save, and you will go into the first level of the game. This first room in the level is pretty easy. A few enemies that can be killed in one hit. Basically just a little room to get you to practice a little bit. Here, make sure you don't jump into the water, because that will kill you in one hit. So that's about the only threat in this game. I mean, not the game, in the room. That's pretty much the only threat in this room, so just kill the easily defeated enemies. You shouldn't have too much trouble. Head up. Another easy enemy in here. And a new enemy in here is a rat, which takes 2 hits to kill. Still not very hard. Just head over to the right, jump over these blocks, hit the switch, and go up. You do not need to kill all the enemies. And collect stars whenever you find them. 5 stars equals 1 heart. More rats in here. Just take them out pretty easily. 2 hits. Make sure you strike when they're ahead of you. So don't strike when they're too close, otherwise you might get hit. Jump over the blocks here to the left. Go down here, hit the switch, and you should be able to head north once the door is open. Here you have to kill every enemy in the room. Not too difficult, just make sure you don't jump in the water. I don't see why you would, but okay. Head forward into the door. Now this room's a bit tricky. You see when you hit these switches, whatever side you hit, the door opens. But you don't want to go in here because it's a trap room, and it doesn't open unless you kill all these new enemies, which are bats. Easily defeated in one hit. But this room is useless, and it's identical to the one on the right. I showed you what the room looks like for the sake of a walkthrough, but don't go in there. What you want to do is head up over here and hit this switch, and it will reveal a door or a walkway north. So just go through that, hit the switch right here, and collect these fireballs. You can change your weapon by pressing select, and I'll save these fireballs unless you really want to use them, because you're going to want to use them on the boss of the level. So just kill these enemies here. Not too hard again. Here we have a new enemy, which is a snake. The enemies aren't getting very creative here, but they will. They take 2 hits and they can be pretty fast, so just make sure you strike when they're about 2 spaces above you. There's 3 switches here. Hit the ones that I did. Go down and collect these fireballs that appear in the chest. Now, before going north, go back and hit this switch. And that will reveal a door all the way over here to the right. in this room is a potion, which is very useful. Just get this, go down here and hit this block, and a switch will appear right here. I use my potion here because I needed a few hearts. You can save it, doesn't matter. The boss is going to be coming up pretty soon here, so it would be a good idea to have these if you're not familiar with the game. And we have a second potion up here. Now don't hit that switch up there. I showed you where it was, but don't hit it, it's a trap. It reveals a door to the north, but if you go in it, you will die. Okay, now watch out here because there's going to be an enemy that comes up pretty quick, so just make sure you take it out with yo-yo, or jump on the blocks to avoid it, whatever. Now with this snake you can just go in and out really quickly and he'll follow you and you'll dodge it. Just hit him when he walks by. That chest is empty, so don't bother getting it. Unless you didn't get the 6 before. A few more enemies in this room, take them all out. Hopefully you don't have too much trouble with this. Go up and you will be at the first boss. Select the fireballs and wait here. When he opens his mouth, fire some shots, but he'll shoot fire at you, so make sure you jump over to the left or right. Sometimes when he opens his mouth, he won't fire any shots at all, so just unleash on him until he closes his mouth, and then make sure you just don't get by the fireballs, and you should be okay and defeat him. He'll blow up, you just walk forward here, go on to this platform, hit the switch, the door will be opened, and you can walk through it. And that is the end of the first level. It'll say, wow, you've done it. It wasn't too awfully hard, I don't think, but later the levels get pretty hard, so it'll wish you luck, and you can go up north and to the right. Here's Dr. J's assistant. He tells you of Dr. J's submarine, and he gives you the ID to work it. So that's going to be really good. He tells you he's afraid of something. It's a mystery. So you just go up here, and you will enter an igloo, I guess, or whatever, and you'll be in the submarine. And you'll see Rob the robot. No, just kidding. It's this little robot called Navcom. So I guess that's short for navigation computer. So you'll exit Sea Island. And that completes Chapter 1. Thanks for watching.